Help me, can you save my soul? Got no direction, show me which way to go. No, I can't lose nothing when I ain't got nothing to lose. Everybody got something that they're trying to prove. No, I can't lose nothing when I ain't got nothing to lose.
Good morning, everybody. It's 7:40 in the a.m. It's Wednesday. You're listening to KSAP FM. I'm Trudy Everwood. We have a very special guest in studio with us this morning, Dr. Howard Tarkanian. He's a psychiatrist and world-renowned author of the book, Fear Itself. Thank you for joining us, Doctor.
Thank you, Miss Morningwood. And may I just say that you look very lovely today.
Thank you very much.
I mean, audience, you can't see it, but she is wearing this tight black...
Okay, Doctor, let's just get right on to talking about the book, Fear Itself. In it, you lead us down the path that everybody is afraid of something.
Yes, I think that everyone but me has some sort of fear they need to overcome. And it was Franklin Delano Roosevelt, third president of the United States, who said, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself." And remember that this was a man in a wheelchair who was married to an ugly lesbian, so I think he knew quite a bit about fear.
So I'm hoping that you can now enlighten our listeners a little bit about the process and what got you thinking about these people and telling the stories of their fears.
Well, I thought about people and I thought about fear, and the rest just kind of filled in itself. It was a process, like you said, of digging deeply into every orifice of fear. It was a psychological colonoscopy, if you will.
Oh, that's really inspirational, Doctor. Now I'm hoping we need to wrap up this interview very quickly, but I'm wondering if you have any last messages or anything that you would like to leave our listeners with this morning.
What I'd like to leave your listeners with this morning is the knowledge that 10 lucky listeners, well, maybe they're unlucky listeners, but they'll become lucky listeners, because I actually will be holding a 10-day Fearinar, or fear seminar. You see what I did there? I took two words and I made one word. I will take 10 people and I will help them completely cure their fears in only 10 days.
All right, Doctor. Thank you again for joining us this morning, and that will truly be something.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, pizza delivery. What's up with the cameras?
We're supposed to pretend they're not here, actually. So if you just want to come inside, I can get you the money, and we're good to go.
I can't do that.
What?
Sorry, not allowed to go in customers' homes.
I'm not going to tell anyone. If you could just come inside, you're not coming inside. You're in the doorway.
Sorry, I can't do that. Look, you want to just come up here to the doorstep?
I can't go outside.
I've been an agoraphobic for pretty much all of my life. When I came out of the womb, I probably had a panic attack.
You know what? Just toss me the pizza.
You sure?
I'm
If you
sure.
get cheese on the box, you can't blame me.
I'm not eating the box. Just toss me the pizza.
I take little to no medication. to help me with my agoraphobia. The only medications that I do take, Klonopin is going to be one of them. I take Prozac, just help with a little bit of depression. Xanax, that's definitely one of them. Zoloft, I definitely need to take Zoloft. I have St. John's Wort only when I need it.
Sharon, wake up.
Oh,
Sharon.
I dreamed I was choking and I couldn't.
Honey,
What?
do you know where the car keys are? I really have to get to work. You and Brett had them last.
Oh, right. Oh, you know what? They're probably in the rose bushes, because Brett threw them at a squirrel.
In the rose bushes. Okay, I'll go look for them. Honey, you really need to keep your snoring down. The neighbors called. They just said it was a little loud, so if you could just keep that down.
Okay, sorry!
I don't like being enclosed anywhere in particular, and it kind of got to an extreme a couple of years after I was diagnosed. I have a thing about stuff around my neck. I don't like tight-fitting tops or, high collars or scarves. It also inhibits where I can sleep. I find bedrooms and beds in particular really constrictive. I don't like a lot of blankets. I don't like a lot of pillows. I really like to be able to breathe. I like my space. Some people are accommodating to it. It really just depends on the person.
She's a really special person, and she, there's a few, differences, quirks.
Sharing house with Sharon is it's a challenge.
My roommates are very supportive, especially the one who's not a bitch.
Thanks, Mom.
Maybe you'll go outside.
No.
Come on.
I don't want to.
Think about it. Well, you don't know. Maybe today's the day. He is the most handsome kid. So good looking and so many talents. And, he's just found a way to work around, his fears. In fact, one time when he was, I had invited some friends over, he kind of ran into his room and closed the door. I don't know how old he was, 4. And he threw all the toys out of his toy box, and then he climbed in the toy box and shut the door, kind of to hide, I guess. But, he felt safe in there. He felt safe inside the box. And, ever since then, I'd always say, you're better at hiding yourself and putting yourself away than you are your toys.
Sharon likes to make her own little place, her own little niche, her own little world. Well, more her own little big world for her to just be in because of her illness. I mean, she'll take the TV out onto the porch, and she's frustrating. She just creates this own world of hers, and you realize that everybody in the neighborhood knows that we watch reruns of Charmed now, right?
I like Charmed.
Go to hell.
Why can't the TV be outside, right? I mean, we've got all these extension cords.
You know what's an enclosed space, Sharon? You know what's an enclosed space? A coffin. Think about it. Think about that, Sharon. Damn it!
She's so special. I mean, she's so special that sometimes I want to cry, and I do cry.
I have a pretty good life. I mean, yeah, my mother is really caring. I love her to death, and she takes care of me, makes sure nothing too bad happens to me. My father is dead.
Well, when Stan died, and he was so young, Theo was so young, Theo was actually hiding in the closet, and he had covered himself with clothes. And when I came to tell him, about his dad, and what I did is I crawled into the closet with him, and I crawled under the clothes, and I put the clothes on top of both of us, and held the flashlight with him, and held him close, and told him that, his dad would always be with him, that his dad would be with him, maybe that affected him. How could it not? How could it not affect him? But, since that's when I told him about his father, he liked to cover himself with clothes.
I met my boyfriend Brett at a camping and outlet store. I was looking for a new sleeping bag.
She was looking for a sleeping bag, outside type. Not kind of turned me on a little bit.
And we kind of made a connection because I was there buying outdoorsy stuff, and he actually is an outdoorsy person.
I got her name off of her receipt and kind of found her address through the internet and at the library, and that's what I do. I find my women, I hunt them down. I'm a predator.
I just like the wide open spaces. He actually likes to camp and hunt and fish. He really likes to hunt. He likes to kill things.
I got a surprise for you.
I have a headache.
No, not that kind of surprise. Come on now.
I really don't like where your hands are, though.
You say that wherever I put them. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, how do you like it?
What?
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Go.
A fridge.
Yep, I got you a fridge so you can keep it outside.
Oh, does it work outside?
No, it doesn't work outside. It's a fridge, you dipshit.
And he used to have so many panic attacks that I used to have to come home for, but then we found out that through the phone, my voice is actually more soothing to him and I can settle him down. So we're down to 2, 3 huge panic attacks a day, compared to what it used to be. It's a miracle of modern science. He's oh, excuse me, that's him. Yes?
Mom, I'm having a panic attack right now.
Right now? Okay,
The modem's down. I can't connect to the internet.
I guess out of these sessions, I'm hoping to get a better sense of my own personal space and how much I really need, because not everyone has these issues with their own personal space. I guess you could say I'm trying to narrow my personal bubble, as it were. Although not too much, because I get really scared in there.